Welcome to this very quick live. My name is Wyatt, or it's Key EXE. And if you don't know me, I am a new father turned indie dev. And basically, what I want to do in this quick live here is kind of go over the real struggles of indie dev. You know, every day, devs are showing devlogs and it's months of progress. Everything's polished, everything's super nice. I think we do need to see the side of dev where it's very challenging and get honest with how hard development is. There's always challenges you can't see, and this live stream is going to be that. I want to show you guys what we're currently struggling with. We just signed up for Steam Next Fest. It's in June, June 15th, I believe. Steam has been emailing us tips and tricks, how to be prepared. But we've run into some performance issues. We are very close to a demo, and we're getting a lot of things polished. And let me just show you guys what I mean by polished. So what we're going to look at here is this is our new UI. We had everything hand drawn. This is the start of our hub scene in our game, and everything is looking very pristine. There are some polishes that need to happen, like my health bars and stuff down there on the left are not how they need to be. But to showcase this, we've been on a head full of steam, getting the work in, getting the work done, but we've been running into some major performance issues when optimizing because we want to drop this demo as soon as possible. There is a bit of polish that needs to be finished. For example, I need to polish out every animation that the character is using for attacks and flesh that out. They're probably 80% done, but that last 20% is going to be a challenge. Obviously, some of this UI needs to be done. Enemies need to be polished up specifically. We just created our first boss, but he needs a little bit more work to be presentable. Some of his animations have been breaking on us, and he needs more VFX. But this screenshot here in particular, this is our hub scene. I'm very proud of it. A lot of work went into this, expanding levels, trying to make sure that our demo is at least 15 minutes of gameplay, showing the player exactly what we're bringing to the table and what we want to accomplish in this vertical slice. That being said, I'll show you. I just want to say this too, game dev is very real. Life is very real. There's a lot of challenges. But I want to shout out my Discord community. We have like 70 of you guys in here, over 650 wish lists. But this is what I'm talking about here. My developer that I've been working with alongside with, he was optimizing. He found out some of our really cool, cute house models were just not performing, and they're almost made for like movies. And what we're finding out, I mean, these are from the asset store, the Unity asset store. Great assets there, but another challenge is you don't know if these studios are optimizing their models. You don't know if they're creating levels of detail for them, or if they're optimizing their vertices and their triangles and their geometry. But this is showing you how dense your CPU has to render our scene, and our scene's not very big, but it was rendering, I mean, 20s, 10, 15 million triangles on all those black lines. Not good. Not good for performance. Something that our developer did super smartly, he switched us over to GPU. Number one, he upgraded our project to 6.4, where there's GPU support more, where you can kind of offload your CPU. There's also LODs, or level of detail, that you can help, kind of ease the load of your CPU. But we're going to load into the game really quickly here. I just want to show you guys. You can't see this window. I wonder if there's a way for me to show you. I guess I could just kind of pop it over here. So there's this in our game, or in Unity, there is a profiler and a live statistics here. It reads your frame rate time, your thread time, how many triangles you're rendering in your scene. Super, super helpful. We were at almost 20 milliseconds. We were getting like 40 frames a second, and we have good hardware. Both my dev and I have really, really good hardware. But that is an issue for you guys, especially trying to get our demo live, you know. I'm just gonna load in here and we can see this in real time because I've been trying to swap out some house models. The biggest issue was in our town. And that's where all these triangles were coming from. And if you can see here, up to the right and the left, my textures for my windows have also broken. Those materials right here, they have broken in the upgrade, unfortunately, but that is something we're currently struggling with. So we're struggling with frame rates in a couple scenes. We're priming our demo optimizations. I wonder if, shoot, I just plugged in my controller, but it's not registering. Okay, let's launch this again. And we're gonna take a look at, 300 FPS, it's just rendering text. Like, of course it's gonna be good. Most of our scenes are okay, which is good. It's just our forest, town, castle scene is the one I'm most concerned with because it was the lowest performing one. Okay, good. Now I got controls here. Just another struggle. Okay. So let's go outside. Okay, here we go. So I'll just ooh. So there is a little bit of jank we're dealing with in our combat. We need to make sure hitboxes are good. And in our animations, we need root motion. And right now we don't have that for these ones. They're static. For some reason, I had created these animations and they were working just fine. I thought I had root motion on. Turns out I don't. All right, we're in our castle scene, our forest here. Very beautiful, very simple, PS2 stylized, but number one, our grass wasn't working. It was causing far too many batches. I had it implemented incorrectly. And if we pull up the statistics here, we're running about 110 frames with a global frame rate of about 10 milliseconds, looks like. And I've put one house over there in our town, but I'm going to turn on our town and we will see the difference here very quickly. So this area we're looking at right here is the issue. So if we pause the game and we go to our hierarchy, we can enable our village here, object. Boom. And now we're rendering our village in our scene. I really love this village. I just loved how it looked. I love everything about it, but these models are not optimized. It would take far longer to optimize them. So we're going to take these houses here that are very similar in style, and we're going to swap them out. As a test, what I did is I pulled one house in here, duplicated it 12 times to kind of match the amount of buildings that are here in the scene to see if it runs better. It does run better, and so I'm going to have to flesh this out. Hey, honeys. Hi. Can I show the stream Violet? I'm just doing a really fast, like 10-minute stream for clips. It's literally to nobody, but it's just to show these problems I'm having for clips.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night.
I love you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. Okay, so what we have to do is replace this entire town because these models are not optimized. It would take far longer to try to optimize them. And when we were creating levels of detail for them in the new Unity 6.4, it was just breaking the models, so they're not worth it. As beautiful as these models look, they're not worth it. If we resume playing, we're now getting 70 FPS, which is okay, but we're rendering 11 million triangles and 18 million vertices. That is not okay. We want to shoot for like 1 million to 3 million max for these so that we're getting good frames. And I'm pretty sad about having to replace these buildings in this town. But we're going to look at the difference here. So we're at like 15 million triangles and all that. And we did do some GPU instancing, so that's helping our frames. But for example, I'll just disable it now. Instantly went from 15 million to about a million triangles rendered when we're looking here. And keep in mind, there are 12 houses there. That is 12 models of that same house just sitting there. And without doing anything, we're only rendering about a million, which put our FPS at over 110, 125 right now. So we got some work to do, unfortunately. You know, nothing's ever perfect in game development, but we want to deliver the best demo and best game we possibly can. So optimization is going to be something that we're going to need to do for you guys. We love to do it. This whole stream was just to kind of show you guys the current struggles we're having, things that we're working on to bring you guys the best possible game we can. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here for Twilight Requiem. This game is going to be something that I want to live with us forever, an IP that I want to continue on and possibly even have Twilight Requiem 2, Twilight Requiem 3. I love you guys. Thank you for being here and supporting me in my game development journey. It's going amazing, but the struggles are real, and it is something to show off to you guys, to show you, you know, the journey and what we've fought through to bring you guys this experience. This is a game I want to play. This is a game that I want all of you guys to play, my children to play as they grow up. I love it. I care about you guys. Thank you for being here. It's been key. I can't wait to deliver this game to you guys. Peace. Thank you.